very simply, it would appear in this legal fiction world that is run by the father of the lie that it's nothing more than a game. And because when Adam and Eve sinned, God covered them with animal skins, they became almost like a beast that would no longer have the eternity that was theirs prior to the sin. But we know as the remedy came, and he immediately sent the relief and the remedy of his son to make up for what Adam had thrown away by election and choice. But the world of legal doesn't see grace and doesn't see salvation. It doesn't see truth. It only sees fiction. So it runs a game. And when you basically are claiming title in that world of legal, these symbols for a lot of these names actually have, uniquely animal symbols in the arms and the coat of arms and where these family names came from, because it's to represent an animal or a beast. It was not by chance that the king was called sire, because a sire is the parent of a beast. And because the world is basically operating like animals, with no conscience, warring, fighting for territory with no conscience, and over title, and over money, and over power. That's why this is now just a game. And when we look up the word game in Black's 10th, it gives you a couple definitions. Wild animals and birds considered as objects of pursuit. You'll notice the word per and suit in the name. So what's happening is, as long as you are claiming and suretying the title of something that reflects to be an animal, what these last names really reflect to be, nothing more than beast symbols, they will pursue you for that, and that's why they'll hunt you. They'll hunt you down on the road because you've placed truth into guarantor a fiction, which represents this beast and this lie. So they go right in here that it's that these animals are used for, are pursued for food or sport. We know the Romans were basically very good at the arenas and the sporting they did with people, and threw them into the arenas to be torn apart by wild beasts. They found that as entertainment and amusement. We haven't really gone too far from that today. It's still going on today. And so when we're looking at the word game, also it's to gamble, to play for a stake. And so if you're playing in a game that you are destined, impossible to win, by trying to claim a title that's not yours, you've already lost. But you can continue to try to pursue this, and that's what you're doing. You're pursuing every time. You're suing for the title. And you can't win that title fight because it's not yours. So absolutely they win every time, and that's why the court will always win and able to claim absolute jurisdiction over that legal title, and they'll go ex parte for one party only, because it really is their party. You're just trying to pursue a piece of that, and it's not yours. So therefore you're always suing in error for a title that's not yours. Only by withdrawing your consent to surety that legal surname title, withdrawing what is yours out, taking what is natural out, and leaving them with what is their unnatural name, well, then the game is over. But as long as you keep on pursuing and playing the game, you're playing the debtor, and they're going to continue to hold you as surety for that, because there's no other way for them to actually bill or invoice anybody without them believing that that title belongs to them. So I hope that you can just see that we're getting very close to game over.